Hi, good morning. Welcome to my channel, Lee with Love. I always talk about ancestor money. I always am burning it here. I'm always, my channel is to encourage others to burn ancestor money. I do not sell ancestor money. Ancestor money is an Asian thing. All of the money is printed in China. It's made in China, and you have to buy it from China. I buy it on Amazon. When you purchase it on Amazon, it comes from China. So there's no way around it. It's an Asian thing, okay? All of the money is Asian. Is well, it has US denominations like the thousand, but the US does not make $1,000, okay? So it is paper ancestor money. It has other currencies also, like the euros and the England amount. I think this one is 5,000 pounds. But it is for your ancestors. Ancestor money is very different from our money, and it's printed specifically for you to burn it for your ancestors. I'm on here now because I burn ancestor money so much, and I'm the one that does it. Like, no one else does it in my house, but I always talk about it. I'm always burning it. Like you're not gonna change my mind about burning ancestor money. Like, I'm gonna always burn ancestor money. Like, if people say, "Oh, you always burning ancestor money," like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then I've been burning it so much. So then my daughter wanted to burn it yesterday, and then I'm like, "Oh, you want to burn ancestor money?" And then she got mad because she thought I was gonna give her like a stack of whatever. I was like, no. And I gave her a little bit of everything, and then I gave her a poster bill too. And she sat here and then she prayed to her ancestors, and like she did it. Like, when she burned the ancestor money, like, I showed her how to do it. You always give with your right hand. You're supposed to use your giving hand to give to the ancestors, but there is a prayer. Like, you're supposed to visualize. Like, she sat here and she visualized her giving the money to her ancestors and visualizing them receiving the money. So then there is a prayer. So then I'm gonna just go on the website. I just wanted to talk about it because I talk about it so much. I inspired her to burn the ancestor money. I'm like, oh, look at my baby girl burn the ancestor money. We have different ancestors, because I have my bloodline, my lineage, and then she has her bloodline, her lineage from her father. I think hers is Asian. So she was just excited to burn it because everything is in Asian. It has Asian she's you know. Right? So, and then it's like, when you do go online, I'm gonna go into it because it has an ancestral invocation prayer. This is from the manufacturer of the ancestor money. So here it goes. My uplifted ancestors, guides, fierce protectors, and skilled healers, please stand by me. Say your name. Paulina, child of beloved parent, and then you say the parent's name. Be with me in this moment and guide me along my road with a cool head and a clear mind. I am root of your root, soil of your soil, bone of your bone, and blood of your blood. Not deaf to our sincere cries, nor blind to our honest supplications. Keep the gifts of perfect health, wealth, and prosperity close, so that we may honor and grow our legacy. I have not forgotten my commitment to our lineage, and I vow to never forget. Thank you. It's like, that's just a prayer. I guess you pray before you do your burn your ancestor money. You have your own prayer. Like, you pray, you talk to your ancestors. Like, you sit there and you talk to them. Like, my baby girl sat here and she was talking to her ancestors. Like, she's like, I know, like, she went in. She was just excited and she was talking about it, and she was just feeling a little crazy. But after burning the money, she felt a lot better. And I was like, you feel better, right? And she's like, yeah. And then she's like, she knows that everything is going to change. And she just felt better after burning the money. So I was just happy that I inspired her to burn the money. So it was just a good thing. She did not record herself. But you know, it's like when you're doing a good thing, it inspires others, and then they want to do it too. And then you want to tell your friend and your boyfriend, and then you want to go and have a party, and oh, all of y'all go together and burn ancestor money. You know, go to the park somewhere and burn ancestor money for your ancestors. Like we all come together and burn ancestor money. That would be so cool. I know. My mind, I'm sorry, but that was just a prayer. Then it's like when you go on the site, they have like how you set up your altar. Like I have, you know, it's the same way I have it. And you burn. Oh, and it says to burn, you light the ancestor note from a burning candle using your right hand. Your right hand is your giving hand, your putting out hand. So that's why you always use your right hand, because it's your giving hand. You are giving to your ancestors. So because you are giving, you give with your right hand. While lighting, you say, this is for my ancestors, both known and unknown. You can also say the names of family members or last names, like Smith family, Myers family, Garcia family. You know, that's for example. While the money is burning in the cauldron, so I guess my cast iron pot is my cauldron. Imagine a doorway opening above the fire. You see the door. It should be clear that there is a gateway. Then see your ancestors in this gateway receiving the energy, because money is energy. So and then you want to give. You are giving to your ancestors, and you have to visualize it. Maintain the visualization until the flames are gone. They will burn quickly. The quicker it burns, the better it was received. So, you know, that's how it's supposed to go. So, like when you take time out and you burn your own ancestor money, you take time, you visualize, you talk to your ancestors, you talk to them. Like you can talk to them. I know when I come on here and I'm online, I'm talking and I'm showing my appreciation and my love, and I want to talk about like what is ancestor money. Like you are doing something so positive and so great for your ancestors, for your lineage, for your bloodline, for your family. You don't know how big this is. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. This the last step. Give thanks. You always say thank you. I love you all. And when I'm done with your altar work, extinguish the candles, or you may leave them lit. So that's what you're supposed to do when you're doing the ancestor money. When you're burning it, like when you burn it on your own time, like I will always say, you go to the website and check it out, and then they would have directions on how you're supposed to burn it, because it's like a ritual. It's like a ritual. You are honoring your ancestors. You have your candle. You give with your right hand. You always use your right hand, because that is your giving hand. Whenever you're giving, you give with your right hand. When you are receiving, when somebody gives you something, like we always, I guess right-handed people always want to take everything with their right hand. But when you are taking something, like somebody's giving something to you, you never take it with your right hand. You always take it with your left hand. Your left hand is your receiving hand. You're receiving it. So that means that you're taking it. The reason why you use your left hand is because you don't know if whatever the person is giving you something that is charmed. It can be charmed. It can be hexed. It could be blood. You don't know what the hell they did to it. So you never take it with your right hand, because your right hand is you're giving it. That's like you're accepting it. You're giving, you know. No, you don't use your right hand to take stuff from people. You always take stuff from people with your left hand, because you don't know people's intentions. You don't know people's intentions. People are fucked up. So whenever somebody giving you something, giving you a drink, they giving you a letter, whatever they're giving you, you take it with your left hand and be like, oh, thank you. All right, I got bye. And you do whatever you do with it. You keep it, you do whatever, but you take that shit with your left hand, and your left hand is not going to let anything come to you. You're not going to, you can discard it, you can keep it, whatever you do, but you always take it with your left hand. You never take anything from anybody with your right hand, because that means that you are accepting whatever it is that they're giving you. They could be cursing you, and that means you accepted that curse, like you just took it. Never take from someone with your right hand. You always take, when they giving you something, you be like, you take that with your left hand. I know YouTube got my hand movements crazy. This is my right hand, this is my left hand. You know, you know how I know I'm in New York City. It's so noisy. It's always like this. I have to say this like in every single video. Every video I make, I have to apologize for the noise. I am in New York City. I just wanted to talk about my daughter burning the ancestor money. There is an actual prayer that you pray, that you say. You are supposed to visualize. When you are burning this money, you're always supposed to use your right hand to burn the money. Your right hand is your giving hand. You always give with your right hand. And what else? And you always say thank you. When you're done with your work, you always say thank you, thank you, thank you, I love you. You know, and you want your ancestors to have a good life. Like, that's why you're burning this money, because you want to help them, you want to bless them. And you always say thank you. Thank you to your ancestors. I love you. And I'm gonna come back. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my daughter burning the ancestor money, because I was happy to inspire her to burn it, because I know we're in the same house, but you know, we have different ancestors. Like, I have my ancestors, and then she'll have different ancestors from her father's side, from, you know, and then she's part Asian. She has some Asian in her. If you see her, you'll be like, oh, okay. You'll understand why I said that. I am rambling. I will see you later. I'm gonna come right back and I'm gonna burn the money. And then I just wanted to talk about what you're supposed to do. Like, I do what I'm supposed to do when I make these videos, but I make these videos is to bring awareness to others. You know, there is an actual practice. Like, when you're burning your own ancestor money, you have your candle, you have your cauldron, your pot, you know, you use your right hand, your giving hand, and there's a prayer. Like, you talk to your ancestors, and you say to your ancestors, like, you want them to help you, to bless you, to help you, to give you some sort of relief. You know, you're burning this for them, and you need your ancestors to look out for you too. And you talk to your ancestors, you talk to them, and they are listening. They need you. They need you to burn this money. They are gonna listen to whatever it is you're saying. They're gonna listen to you. And you sit there and you burn this money and you talk to your ancestors, because all of us can talk to the ancestors. You just have to make time. You have to make time out of your life and burn this money and talk. You have to think, be like, you know what? I want to talk to them. Like, I want to talk to them. Like, I want them to understand, like, where I'm coming from. Like, you know, you need some relief. You need some comfort. You know, you want someone to talk to. Sometimes we don't have nobody to talk to. You can talk to your ancestors, and your ancestors always listen. They're gonna always be for you. Always. They're never gonna turn their back on you. You know, because you are theirs. You just gotta realize it. Like, I got ancestors. Yes, you got ancestors. And burn this money. Burn this money for your ancestors. I know, I'm rambling. Leave with love, and I'll see you later. Bye.